y'all, and welcome back to Growing with Ray. You guys, there is so many things we are going to be doing in this video, so let me go ahead and give you the itinerary. First thing first, I just want to talk about this raspberry peach jam that we made on my page, you guys. I tried it today, which is crazy. It's been so long since I actually made it, but I tried it today. And when I tell you, for it to be early spring, I wish I was eating this during the winter time, because it gives you such a burst of summer. If you have not tried this, you guys definitely should. If you haven't seen any of my cooking videos, you guys should look for it. That'll be in here. Now, you guys, another thing that we need to talk about is I'm going to tell you guys the things that we can direct sow outside in our area 7B. I'm going to also show you the things that I'm going to direct sow myself from the things that I actually eat. And then I'm also going to show you guys how I made my DIY snap pea trellis. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go. All right, you guys, so the very first thing that you all can direct sow outside is, and these are all the things that I'm not planting, you all can go ahead and direct sow radishes. Now, if you're using the square foot method, you guys can put 9 radishes or 12, I believe it's 9, in area. Let me go ahead and double check that for you guys right now, because I actually have a photo of the direct sow of what you can and can't do for the square foot gardening method. So for radishes, you can actually do 12. So I was correct. You can do 12 radishes per square foot. Another thing you can go ahead and start is beets. You can go ahead and do beets, and you can do 9 per square foot. You can also do turnips. And I wish I would have got turnips, because I just figured out that turnip leaves are what you have when, like, you know, families like to mix up the greens with collards, turnips, and mustard. Yeah, we on to something. Well, you can do 9 turnips per square foot. Another thing y'all can start, if you haven't started already, you can go ahead and do lettuce. And with lettuce, you can also do 9 lettuce per square foot, because you're going to do the cut and come again method. You're going to get them when they're more young, keep cutting them, and the middle is going to continue to grow. So you'll have new leaves, or you can just snap them off on the sides, you know, and eat them like that. If you want to, I feel like our weather will be fine for it. You can go ahead and start green beans. I'm starting those a little later, but you can start those. Now, if you're doing Swiss chard, you can do Swiss chard as well, and you would do 4 per square foot, okay? Yes. If you want to do arugula, you can do 4 per square foot. If you want to do fennel, you can do 4 per square foot, okay? Even if you have shallots or chives, you can do 4 per square foot for those as well. Now, what I am starting, you guys, let's go ahead and get into that. So the 2 things that I am going to go ahead and direct sow is, number 1, I'm direct sowing carrots today in this video with you all. And number 2, we're direct sowing snap peas, sugar snap peas at that. So we're going to go ahead and direct sow those. I'm looking at this list to see if there's anything else I want to do. Oh, you guys, you can also do 8 parsnips per square foot if you want to do parsnips as well, okay? And I see for my square foot method, if I was doing that for the peas, I could put 8 in each square foot as well. And then you can get, of course, like, you're going to see me use 2 bamboo sticks, but you can actually use 3 and make it into a certain type of different trellis. Mine is going to be almost like the Florida weave method. So we'll show that at the end after we plant everything. And yeah, it's a DIY. I got the materials here, so why not? I'm going to look and see if there's anything else that you all can go ahead and start. Rutabagas, you can do 4 per square foot. Now, I was told those enjoy fall season, so that's when I'm planning on doing rutabagas. I've never had them, but I was told they almost taste like a potato. They're very starchy like a potato, hearty, I should say. So yeah, let's get it. And I misspoke on the radishes. It's 16, not 12, 16. 4x4 rows. I wasn't counting them, and I should have. But it's okay. Y'all ready? Let's go outside. You guys, before we go outside, I do just want to show something very realistic. I got my seeds sitting up here because I ran out of room downstairs and I need to condense some things down. But our borage, we have 100% germination. We have about 50% germination so far on the dahlias. And I have 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7 borages that have come up. Nothing's in those back 2, and that's just the shavings from the onions. Those will get thrown in a bed. But I've been having them literally sit up here in my kitchen, and they've germinated without light, and we're going to get them downstairs so that they can be under the light. All right, y'all, we are outside, me and my niece, and I'm sorry that you all are crooked, but I'm not fixing the camera. Right here is where we're going to put our sugar snap peas. Now, we're going to put it on this edge because this is where we're going to put the trellis. And I am going to sow these very deeply and do it like that. And then after that, we're going to show you where we're going to put the carrots. Now, with the peas, usually you want to do about 3 inches apart. And I'm doing maybe that, but since I have that trellis, I don't mind it. I want to try some peas, all sauteed up. And so I'm literally just putting them here, and then I'm gonna end up brushing some soil on top of them. And what I'm also gonna do, because I'm about to try to get the most space possible, is I just did that there, but then I'm also going to come up where these plants are, and I'm going to sow another row in front so that both of these rows will be able to go ahead and use the same trellis. And so that's what I'm doing here, just directly putting it right in front of where I'm going to sit the trellis at. We're going to sit the trellis right in the middle. So with that, we're finished. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the carrots. And this is where my niece is going to help me at. You ready to do some carrots? Okay. So it's going to be real easy to do the carrots. We're going to do them in this bed. We're going to do 3 rows. So when you sprinkle them, I just want you to be gentle with sprinkling them, okay? Okay. So first thing first, you all can get a stick, use a shovel, use anything. I'm just going to probably just use my hand and wedge it just like this. 1. Well, we may only get 2 rows, which is fine. 2. We're going to try to get 3. Yeah, we can get 3. 3. And what I want you to do is I'm going to have you sprinkle them in between the little crevices of these, okay? Okay. So the very first row, we're going to be doing the rainbow mix. So if you want, you can pour them in your hand and then sprinkle them along that line. And you can use the whole bag. Now, these carrots may or may not come up because they are in clay wrapping. If you can see the little beads. Yep. And what you can do also, you can thin them out if you want, but I'm not planning to thin them out at all. The way I usually like to do it is the bigger ones can come out first, and then the smaller ones will get more time to grow. Excuse me. And then they're good to go. Just this row. Oh. It's okay. Just stick them all in there. Yep. It's all right. Put them in this area, all the way down there. Yep. Good job. There you go. Mm-hmm. And then we'll just cover these up. We're trying to beat the rain, and so I just gave her the little finger carrots. Yep, do it just like that. Just remember, you got to do 2 whole rows of them, okay?
Okay.
And the rain, if you can't hear it, is coming down already. And these don't have a coating, so like you can see the difference right here. That's the one in the clay, and then these are the ones that aren't. Carrot seeds are really small, you guys. All right, and you can do the next row. And I'm not worried about all these little weeds. I just want to make sure we hurry up because it's raining.
Okay.
It's all right. We can always just pick this up and sprinkle it down. Yep. There you go. Good job. Thank you. And then we got carrots in here, y'all. Now I'm going to show you how the rain's going. Go ahead. Go. Run in the house. Go through this way. Unless you're going to climb over the gate.
Nope.
But you can see the rain's coming down. Look at the pine. All right, y'all. Now it's time for me to go ahead and show y'all how we made the trellis. All right, y'all. So the things you are going to need is 2 sticks. Now, these happen to be bamboo sticks, I believe. They were used as a support system for my monstera plant before it passed away because I wasn't taking care of it. And then other than that, I just have some yarn. It says it's natural jute cord. I don't know exactly what that is, but I got it from the $1.25 store about 5 years ago. And it was really, I just thought it was like cotton or something. I know in the past, on some of my videos, if you watch the ones where I said it, where it all started, that's when I was gardening at my mother's. And I used this as a trellis for my cucumbers, squash and cucumbers, what I used it for. But I'm going to do a time lapse and a voiceover with y'all as we do this. So see you in a second. Hey, y'all. We're back outside and I'm not scared of no rain. So the voiceover is about to start now. All right, y'all, so easy does it. I'm sitting here putting the 2 bamboo sticks as far down as I possibly can, and I do have it in between the 2 middle rows. And what I am going to do is go ahead and look for the end of the string. I don't know why I unraveled it, y'all, but anyways, we're going to find the end of the string. We're going to go ahead and tie it to the first stick, and from there, we're going to then go straight over to the second stick. We're then going to wrap it around 3 to 5 times just to give it some stability. And then we're going to process that back and forth, back and forth. It'll make like a zigzag pattern for this, you guys. But that's what's going to keep these sweet peas sturdy since they shouldn't get too heavy. Now, I am planning on doing a for the weave method, something similar to this for my tomatoes, but I'll probably be using T-post. I do have extra fencing, so I haven't truly decided that yet. This took me less than 5 minutes to do. This is something fairly simple to make. You all can use regular sticks off of tree branches as long as they're sturdy and they're not snapping when you're trying to put them in the ground. I think that'll be something wonderful to use, and I did make sure to re-secure it just real quickly. But yeah, you guys, that is the video, and we thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.